just really sad that it happened in our alley, because nothing like this has ever happened before around here.
We're continuing to follow the latest details on the shooting of a police officer during an active shooter situation in North Fargo. He's identified as Officer Jason Mosier of the Fargo Police Department. Fargo Police Chief David Todd says he is not expected to survive. Mosier was shot during an active shooter situation in the 300 block of 9th Avenue North in Fargo that started just before 7 last night. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric joins us live in studio with the latest on this investigation. Bradford.
Christine, I just returned a short time ago from a briefing held by Cass County Sheriff Paul Laney and BCI Chief Agent Mark Saylor. They offered their condolences first and then described how the investigation area encompasses 6 blocks of North Fargo. Because the standoff involved Fargo Police discharging their weapons and because an officer remains in the hospital and is expected to die, the BCI was requested to handle the investigation. Sheriff Laney and Agent Saylor echoed the same look as Fargo Police Chief David Todd this morning, weary. Laney explained that the shooter had barricaded himself into the house, but he cannot release the person's name or what weapons they were using. Laney confirmed there were some issues using the robot with the SWAT team, but now they are looking for boot prints, rounds fired, any evidence that can help them understand what happened and why. In Sheriff Laney's terms, it's an ugly day, and the emotion was visible on his face as he says people are hunting law enforcement. And he says 5 officers have died nationwide in the last 24 hours. And Sheriff Laney was emphatic that the SWAT team's Bearcat saved police lives and civilian lives overnight. Christine.
Thanks so much, Bradford. The BCI has returned access to Horace Mann Elementary School to Fargo Public Schools. Students will be transported from Roosevelt Elementary School to Horace Mann. Classes and activities will resume at Horace Mann campus, and normal operations will proceed for the remainder of the school day. According to police, there have been no change in the status of Officer Jason Mosier. He remains at Sanford Hospital with an unsurvivable gunshot wound. Our team coverage continues with Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson live from the crime scene in North Fargo. She has much more information on Officer Mosier. Nicole?
Christine, I'm standing in front of the alley where Officer Mosier was found shot while trying to establish a perimeter over a domestic violence situation. You can see his vest still lying in the alley. A husband, dad of 2 children, a 6-year veteran of the Fargo Police Department. He's 33. A couple of years ago, he was awarded a Lifesaver Medal after rescuing 2 kids from an apartment fire. He's at the hospital right now. We're told his family is telling their last goodbyes. As far as the suspect gunman, he was found dead. Officers are still investigating, trying to figure out whether it was a self-inflicted gunshot or an officer inflicted that gunshot. Right now, it's obviously still an active investigation. They're going to be doing extensive interviews in the area. So if you're traveling downtown Fargo, please pay attention and keep your eyes open for flashing lights and listen to police directions if they try and reroute you. Obviously, a sad day here for the Fargo Police Department and the whole community. Christine.
Thanks so much, Nicole. We'll continue to update you on the latest developments throughout the day on valleynewslive.com and tonight on Valley News Live at 5 and 6. Now, we have that footage of Officer Jason Mosier that Nicole was talking about, earning a Silver Star Medal from the Fargo Police Department after he pulled 2 children from a house fire in 2011. He can be seen in the video in the middle of the group of officers. He received the award in 2012.